Alright, so in this screencast, I want to discuss your weekly presentations. So uploading them, commenting on them, and how to go about doing that week by week. So to access the presentations, just go to the top toolbar and click on presentations, and you'll see a list of teams. On the left-hand side, week by week, you'll see this list grow. Make sure that you're on the current week. So the date displayed here is the date that you will be giving your presentation. So make sure you're on that date. And find your team name and go to this little pencil icon right next to it. And this is where you'll be linking to your presentation. Now it says here that you can upload the file. We found this feature very buggy and sometimes it doesn't work right. So don't use that. What we do instead is we provide a Google Drive folder where you can upload your presentations and then link to it through here. So to access that Google Drive folder, go into the Resource Hub. And when you go into the Resource Hub, you'll see a Team Presentations folder link. So click on that and you'll see a list of team folders. And now to access that, you're going to want to sign into your Google account. If you don't have a Google account, they're free, so definitely make one, and it's a relatively quick process. So you'll want to sign in, and then back in this top right corner you can see this button says Open in Drive, so click on that and you'll see the list of folders again. So choose your team's folder, and this is where you'll upload your presentation to. So you can do one of three things. You can make a presentation using Google Slides. Most people feel comfortable just using PowerPoint, and that's perfectly fine. So if you have made a PowerPoint, you can upload it in one of two ways. You can either drag the PowerPoint here and it will upload it, or you can click on this new button and click on File Upload, and then just locate the file on your computer and upload it. And once it's done that, you'll see it populate into the Google Drive folder. And what you're going to want to do is get the link to share it. So right click on the presentation you just uploaded and click on Get Shareable Link. And you'll see the shareable link come up and it's automatically copied to the clipboard. So go back to LaunchPad Central to the presentations section and put in the link to your presentation right here. And then just press Update. So to ensure that you've uploaded the right link and that your presentation is linked to correctly, just click on View Presentation and your presentation should pop up. And it does. So the reason it's important to do this before class, well before class, is because we as the staff gather all the presentations before class and load them up onto the system before class even begins. So please make sure to upload your presentation well before class so that we can get all the presentations loaded. That way when we're switching between each team, we don't have to find the presentation, make sure nothing went wrong, load them up. It costs a lot of time in already time-crunched class, so definitely make sure your presentations loaded into the LaunchPad Central system well before class. Now I mentioned commenting on presentations, so I'm logged in on a different user account over here, and so if I, as a different team, am watching a team present, I can go into presentations, and first of all I can view the presentation that they've uploaded, and second of all I can click on the link to the team and I'll be presented with this screen where instructors can leave comments on the team's presentation and peers can leave comments, and you as a peer should be logging comments on each team's presentations. So as a team, the feedback from the instructors is valuable, but it's also valuable to get feedback from your fellow teams as an audience together, whether they think you're presenting your customer discovery efforts clearly and articulating yourself well, and whether you're on the right track. And also you can leave comments on advice or anything else. So typically we don't have a lot of time for interrupting the presentation and doing a lot of talking. So because of that limited time, comments are a great way to make sure that your feedback as a peer is given. So each and every single individual should be logging into each team's presentation section and leaving comments and all kinds of feedback. And you can also leave a score. So this is how well do you think that they're communicating their customer discovery efforts. And you as a team, once you receive the average score amongst all your peers, you can get a gauge for how well you're presenting your discovery efforts and correct course from there. So if everyone's not leaving comments, that score isn't as transparent as it can be and isn't as valuable as it can be. So we definitely encourage each and every single individual in class watching the presentation, leaving comments, leaving scores. So just click on the post a comment and you can leave your score here, and this will be an average amongst all your peers, and you can see a collection of all the comments down below. And you can do the same for instructor comments. So you can always rewatch the screencast to recall how to upload your presentation, but there's another alternative. If you go back to the resource hub, there's a link called Presentation Upload Guide, which is a PDF version of this screencast essentially on how to upload your presentation. So you can always save this to your computer and just keep it as a reference when you're uploading a presentation in case you get lost, or just in case you don't have access to the screencast for whatever reason.